Good morning, all of you. So another quarter has gone. The September quarter was very bad for the markets. And actually, after 2008 fall, during that Lehman Brothers issue, the market has reacted almost 12.8 percentage this time. So I think this is a second biggest fall since 2008. During the Lehman Brothers issue, that time the market, even the Sensex and the other market lost over 25 percentage, and this time it's around 13 percentage. So, comparing these two factors, the second biggest fall we had in this quarter, and so the expectation for the next quarter started coming. The results will be announcing from the second week of October, and all the investors and the traders will be looking closely to the coming upcoming results of the companies. But what do we feel is we don't expect a great quarter this time also, because even there are a lot of uncertainties around. Political disruptions are going on in Indian markets, and we are much worried about the higher inflation, higher interest rates. So a lot of worrying factors are there. Even global markets are not at all performing well. The same kind of issue, Eurozone issue, is there in global markets. Debt crisis is building up. So there are problems in global markets, and combined with the domestic markets, we have a lot of things to watch out for. And at the moment, in the immediate future, we don't look anything positive. And the next week itself, this quarter, company sales, mainly in the auto sector and cement sector, they will be coming up with the sales figures. And the cement sectors maybe is seeing some pickup in the sales, like the monsoon is over, so some action can be there in the infra segment. So there can be a small pickup in the cement sales. But in the case of auto shares, it is different. Auto sector is affected by a lot of problems. We are talking about the interest rate. So the rising interest rate is a major concern for the auto sector, and demand is slowing down. So a kind of slowdown is there in the auto sector. So we may not expect a great sales figures from the auto companies this time. Apart from that, if you look at the technicals also, we have seen the last 1 or 2 months, Nifty was trading in a range. That range was from 4,750 to 5,175. Kind of narrow range, maybe 300 to 400 points it is trading. So this time again, the last week, on the closing basis, it has come very close to the lower range of the particular range. So it closed at 4,900, and today, because of the global market, it's opening again down. So we are very close to the lower end of the range. And one thing, if you notice, normally during the settlement, we see a positive trade in the first 1 or 2 sessions of the new settlement. But this time, that too did not happen. On September closing, the market closed at 5,030 odd levels. And on the first day of new October series, it could not even break that level. It was just touching the closing of the previous day, but it could not break the level, and it ended 1 or 2% down. So that indicates the weak starting for the October series also. So we may not expect a good October series, at least for the first 1 week or 2 weeks, we cannot expect a positive thing. And today also, due to the global fears, markets are opening with a gap down, and it's coming very close to that 4750, and if it breaks that 4750, the lower side will be much more higher. Maybe if you project that range target, it will be around 4300 odd levels. And in the positive side, maybe we may not have to look for that 5175. For a short term or intermediate trend to be positive, we can look at 5050 levels. So if it breaks, maybe it can rally up to 5175, and that again should be the range stop, and the break above that level will lead to 5350 to 5500. But for the time being, we are having a bearish view. We are looking for somewhat downside levels.